Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Forever Skies. We are at the top of the lift for the suburb area and we're going to be heading down there. A little bit to do up top first, but in between episodes I did a little bit of reorganizing, moved things around, built things out, got myself a little bit sorted out for this little venture that we're going on, and this is probably, in terms of combat, the biggest area in the game. It's also quite a large space that you need to cover, and there's a lot to find. So there's lots to do. Let's get stuck in. Now, let me start by showing you around. Obviously, this is the entrance. It's the lower deck. I didn't do much research. I didn't want to research anything off video that would be important. I've been collecting a lot of metal. I've sorted out a little bit of storage, so I have metals, I have synthetics, I have the copper, I have glass and fiberglass. This is the crystal, silicon and helium, and then the biomass stuff along with moss needles. So that's on this side. On the other side, a little bit less organized. I just have random things basically. This is like the mechanical stuff. This is like, wait, the top one is like the electrical stuff. The bottom is like mechanical stuff. This one is just random stuff that I didn't know where to put, and this is the research and upgrade stuff. So that's where we are. I brought crafting machines down here. So I have the furniture fabricator. I've got 2 device fabricators here. I've brought down the charging station to this area because, I mean, it's right by the door, so it's a good place to have it. We have our research station over there. We have our upgrade station. And then if we go upstairs, I have 2 distillers because it's just faster. These things are really slow. I have all the small pots over here, the big pots over here. I still need to do more pots, but I've also started growing things like the petite estra and what was the other one? The bruise flower, ink bulb, because those will become important when we start making paint. Got a chest over here that is full of our seeds, and then a little chest over here to hold our liquids. And then over in this corner, I have the kitchen. There's a device fabricator here, mainly for the stuff outside. It'll be for water collection and stuff like that. Water tank. I got 2 purifiers. I put a couple of tables in, and I upgraded the freezer for the kitchen. And I have a lot of food, a lot cooked and a lot uncooked. And then I have 2 cookers. So that's pretty much where we are on this level. And then the upstairs hasn't really changed except for everything that I've moved out. So we have a few decorations. This will ultimately be the living area. And slowly I'll get this sorted out. We'll have a patio out here. I need to move the engines downstairs. And then just to whip back down to the bottom floor, we have a patio, a production patio out here. And this is basically where we'll get... I'll probably put another one of these machines in, or maybe 2 filtering deck extractors in this area, if I can fit them in between the 2 metal collectors. But if we go to another biome, we won't need 2 metal collectors. Anyway, that's where we are. So, preparation to go downstairs. We're going to need a lot of charged bolts. I have 32. I hope that's going to be enough. I have researched and built the repair thrower with the repair foam. I'm not sure it's a heck of a lot better, but you know, it might be. So I'm going to take that instead of repair patches. We're probably going to need a few of them. I have a full bottle of liquid oxygen that I made. It's made with diver pearls in the distiller. Got some advanced med kits. I've got a hypothermia booster. Some normal med kits that I actually don't need. So I'm going to drop those off. I'm going to need space. And there will probably be a couple of trips. I have water. I need to grab myself a bit of food. And I think for now... Oh yes. One thing that I forgot was... And it was mentioned by Styx Annihilator, I think. You can take the food, the old food rations, and you can cook them. So right now they have a food value of 20. If you put them in the cooker, you can then take the food ration, and the cooked food ration now has a food value of 40. So that's pretty good. I think I'm just going to do all of them. And then maybe I'll take a couple of those with me. I do have some more old food rations downstairs in this little cupboard by the door, so what I may do is just take them up as well. And just for kicks, well, I don't need any energy right now, and I'll probably find more of those isotonic drinks downstairs, so I'm not going to take them and fill up my inventory unnecessarily. Alright, so I'll take 2 of them with me, and I'll leave, yeah, there's 10 that still need to be cooked, but I've got a lot of cooked food now. And you can kind of see what's going on. World crust speed gives you 30, the normal dust moth gives you 40 food, fat dust moths gives you 55, the food ration 40, the boiled glowing dust moth gives you 70 food, that's pretty high. Boiled green colander, 45 food. Then you get lobster pepper, that gives you 15 food, 20 energy. Boiled sunmelon, 25 food, 30 water. The thornbee honey, 20 food, 30 energy. That's pretty good. And yeah, that's all this. The rest is all uncooked. So you can see the little cooked symbol next to all the actual cooked meals. Right, so now that I've got my food and water sorted out, I have food, I have water, I have oxygen, I have the arrows. Everything is fully charged. Looks like I'm ready to go. So let's head in. Alright, the ramp is down. I can duck under this, I think. Yep. Why is this closed again? Alright, well I have to go through that again. Let's make sure that that key card is still in. It is. Okay, it's quite weird that it closed up. The lift is open. I want to do a little bit of work at this top level first, because there is something to find, to scan in this room. I'm wondering if I could do that scan. I can. Alright, well we'll come back and clear out the top. It's not letting me scan it. Right, I think I got it. There we go. A wrecked fuel tank. I don't think there's any more scannables here. There's resources all over the place, so I will collect them. But let's head down, because this is where the challenge begins. This will be fun. Oh, and just so in case you didn't see it, in the last episode I did get the air cutter, which is absolutely necessary in this area. You need it. So when I first got here, I ran down, I scanned those thick vines, went back up, made the air cutter, and now I'm ready to come down. Alright. Oof, a little bit of lag there. Oh, there's crossbow bolts lying around. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a fight. There are a couple of nasties over on that side. There's one of them. Oh, and it's probably better to use your charged bolts. He's spitting his stuff at me. And he's down. Okay, so that's one. There's another one over there hiding behind that pile of stuff. And if I whack him 3 times, he's down. Okay, so that eliminates some of the issues, and we can collect the chitin. Now, because I've shot these guys, I can just press E to take them. I don't need my knife to chop them up. Right, now there are a lot more nasties around. And at this stage, I should be collecting this mantis poop, which I can scan it now and grab the part that I can reach. Alright, I don't have a problem with my oxygen level, but I am going to try and save my liquid oxygen for a bit. So I will run back from time to time and recharge my oxygen in the lift. And to find your way back to the lift is pretty easy. There's like a central bunch of vines. Jeez, I went the wrong way around. Alright, so then I come out this way. I'm not going to hit the ground level yet. There are nasties down there as well, of different varieties. I'm going to head over here where I scanned that vine, and now that I've got the air cutter, I can cut my way through it. And I'm collecting a fair bit of biomass, and then there are goodies here to collect. So we have some mantis poop that we can pick up. We have a note to read about the crashed airship. We have... Oh, look how easy it is to get the moss needle now. One shot. And then we have something to scan. And this is absolutely awesome. And there's our water problems pretty much sorted out. Or what water problems we had. And then we have some siren crown fruit that we can collect over here. And if I picked up seeds, I'm going to throw them away because I think I have way too many already. Alright, well, let me run back and top up my oxygen. Alright, so now we're going to head down. Just keeping an eye on the inventory. We'll go down over here. Now we are going to see resistance, so First thing, get rid of the nests, the wasp nests, and keep your ears open. Oh, there we go. I need to get these back up. Oh boy, these ones have poison. Lag is not a good thing. Alright. That one's done. Alright, did I hear another one? Oh! Darn it. Ah, gosh, now I have to go back up. I wasn't concentrating. Alright, I've got medication up at the top. So, we'll just collect all this. Yep, I'm gonna run back up to the top. I don't want to be doing this area with a disease. It will definitely eat up all our stats. The lag coming out of this area is pretty hectic, and the pyrexia is making my vision a bit dodgy. Gotta be careful. I'll just head over to my medicine area, which is just up these stairs. I haven't built a medical bed yet. It's not a problem. Alright, now I have to figure out which one is for pyrexia. Alright, it's the capsaicin. I'll grab one of those. And I'm cured. Alright, let's hope I don't get distracted again. See you at the bottom. Now, actually, while I'm up here, I'm going to offload. Yeah, I'm offloaded. I'm healthy again. See you at the bottom. Alright, so we're going to head down this spot again and just keep an eye out for everything. There are more nasties. There's like all of them are here except the grass crickets. So you will find those other webbling jobs. I see a couple of beehives over here. So I think I will just pop them. Okay, those are done. And then just make sure I didn't miss anything over here. There are oxygen stations. Alright, let's try out this repair thrower. I have to say, it does take quite a lot. How much did I use? I used 20. I'll have to work out the numbers on that because it was 3 before. So maybe it's like a 33% saving or something. There's something over here, and we'll find a few of these. Field Research Site 1. There's a med kit that I don't really need, but I'll take it. And I'm going to carry on around this area. I see one of the bad dudes, so I'm going to hit him with a shot, get his attention. Oh, that's pretty easy. Now there's going to be more.
Oxygen level is critical.
Okay, now I can use some of that liquid oxygen. Gives me 100 oxygen and more chitin, and I see one of those webbling nests right there. And there's more, and they are hidden, so we're gonna have to just keep an eye out for them. Yeah, these glowing red bee things give you 3 honey, so you're gonna get a lot of honey down here. I'm almost sure that there's another webbling nest somewhere around here. Okay, let's chop our way through this and pick up a whole bunch of medical reagents. I'm not even going to pick up those. Oh, you know what? I will. And at some point, I'm going to need to take that hypothermia booster. Alright, oxygen taken. Alright, time to do the hypothermia booster. These guys will leave me alone so I can collect all the mantis poop I can find. Looks like there's... I see webbling stuff over here. Is there another nest? What the heck? I'm stuck. It was weird I got stuck. Well, since I've been around most of that, I'm going to come around this way now. And we'll go down in this area. I think this is where I finished off. Yeah, it's very nervous times. And you sort of have to check everywhere, because there are things all over the place. The back of cars. And more resources in broken boxes. And don't forget that mantis poop. I'm not going to pick up the dust daisies. I'm growing them. I have plenty. Wait, is that what I think it is? I do believe it is. Oops, wrong one. I think that was one that I hit before. Alright, we'll grab him. It's more valuable chitin, and we have another one of these places. Field Research Site number 3. Alright, that's sorted.
Oxygen level is critical.
Nothing around the back. We'll sort out some oxygen. There's a note in the toilet. Non-functional toilet because the sewer system no longer works. Oh, and I almost walked right into that. Cool, that's done. And while I'm about it, there is something that I can drop over there. Okay. And I'm going to have to find my way into this building. Oh. Damn. I hurt myself doing that. Funny thing is, I knew there was something there. Alright, let's head into this little room. Just top up my oxygen and come around the corner. More mantis poop, and this is not the container I thought it was. Next. I see something that needs to be shot. Yeah, if you see these things that you visibly have access to them from the outside, then, you know, do them in. And we can go in here, climb up with a bit of a duck, and we can go up to the roof. Well, it's something nice over here to scan, and that is the wrecked large tank. Alright, let's see what else we have going on around here. Another box outside. Yeah, good. We have a few things. We can go down. Now, I haven't looked at the studies yet. I know that there are a lot of things that we can do here. Let's get oxygen. There's more fiberglass here. That's quite cool. I'm going to grab that. In fact, I missed a whole lot of it upstairs. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about metal right now. Fiberglass is pretty cool. And it was pointed out by Llewellyn that I've been missing all the copper cable. I remember there may have been copper cable in one of these buildings. No, not here. Maybe, I don't know. Not really that worried. I've got copper. And it looks like about the end of this road. You can head around this way. These things don't go away. Right, let's scan it. Since we have an opportunity. And we can't pick them up or do anything with them. We're going to continue our little stroll through the bushes. There's another beehive up there, and there's another one over there. You just got to watch out for the other little nasty creatures. Boy. Alright, let's see what that note in the back of the car was. Overgrown car. Well, I am shocked. And there are things to scan over here. Oh, I see two of those little buggers over there. Okay, seed tubers. And we're going to want to cut them. Biomass, and inventory full. You're kidding. Alright, well, I could use some water. That's not going to help. Siren Crown fruit I don't need. North Star seed. That's good. One of the things we were looking for. That's the pig smile seed. I need that. You know what? Least important thing? Probably the first aid kits. They're going. I'm going to take that pig smile seed. Alright, so that's one of the things that we needed. So let's have a look at the studies. Probably not the best place to do it, but right, in this area we're still looking for a large oxygen tank, sleeping lily seed, and sleeping lily fruit. Not very much left here. I have cleared out quite a lot of it already. But I am going to grab these crust peats before they can grab me. Oh my, I'm full. Well, I don't know. I am running a little low on...
Oxygen level is low.
Yeah, I'm running a little low on a bunch of things right now. Biomass I'm going to drop. I'll grab these two. They may be a little bit more important. But while I'm here, I'm going to use this computer. Large bloom 2-deck cockpit. The very one I've been looking for. This is not a research station. Alright, let's have this. Oh, it is. There we go. It's field research site number 2. Okay, so I think there's a number 4 that we're still looking for. But now I'm going to head back up. If I can find... Oh, yes, there should be a route. No, I'm going to have to find a route back. No, it shouldn't be difficult. Just look for the first thing that you can find. And I'm running past all this mantis poop and a damaged box with resources that I shouldn't really be taking, honestly. But I'm going to. inventory's full anyway. Sakes, I'm stuck again. Oh no, I'm stuck again. Back at the lift. I am going to head up and go and empty everything out and replenish some stocks because I'm running out of charged bolts. Good, and we're back on the ship. I'm just going to offload. And we've got crossbow bolts and we're almost cleared out. I just need to drop off some medical kits that I don't need. Maybe get a little bit more of this repair foam. I still don't know if it's better, but I'll get it anyway. Food is good. Maybe I could use a bit of caffeine. I still don't have the coffee nut. And that's annoying because coffee would really be helpful right now. Wait, a couple of more things to offload. Now I'm done. So let's go back in. We are now going to take a walk out. I think it's on this side. Motion detector. Wow. I just need to get my bearings, but it is somewhere around here. Yep, this is the one. Now we've been through here, but we couldn't get up because it's a bit of a jump. But if we hop down over here and then we chop our way into this and then go around the corner, we have something to scan. And we have the large oxygen tank. Very nice. So the large oxygen tank gives supply of oxygen for 200 seconds. That's pretty nice. Alright, I'm busy messing around in this area. So I'm going to head back in that direction and then we can get involved in our, I think it's our last fight. Let me get some more of these seeds.
Oxygen level.
Yeah. Yeah, the North Star and Peg Smile. Can't remember what they used for. But we're going to head over in this direction now. And, ooh, look. Nice. I think I've already been to this one. Yeah, that's Site 1. Another motion detector. Sorts out that oxygen. Open a box. Yep, we're still doing okay. We need to get to the real reason that we are here, besides all the other stuff. We need to go through there. But first, before I go through there, I want to come through this area. Another one. There are things around here. Oh, man. There's a lot of these crustipedes. You really have to keep your eyes open. Otherwise, you could easily get whacked and get pyrexia again. Aha. This is the spot I'm looking for. There should be a box under here. Awesome. Anytime there's free stuff, it is good.
Oxygen level is critical.
Alright, I will have oxygen then. Pull out the knife. Grab some of these. We've got moss needle. There's a ladder going up now. Actually, don't remember this at the top. Okay. Awesome. Now, there's those things. I don't think there's a... Oh, there's a bit of mantis poop in there as well. Alright, well, let's see if I can hop down over here. Grab the medical reagent. Is it worth it? I didn't charge my knife when I got back. And my hypothermia booster is about to finish as well. So I need to be careful. Bruise flower, petite bruise flower. Oh, I actually need those. I don't think I've got the petite bruise flower. Alright, we've got to get out of here. And I need to have some oxygen. And then we need to head back this way. Okay, there's a place that's blocked off over here. There we go. And field research site number 4. Done. Not much going on there. There's another structure over here. No, this is the one we were just at. So, I need to find my way out of here. And my hypothermia booster just ran out. And this is where we need to go now. Okay. So, let's make sure that we're sorted with oxygen. Make sure that we have the right bolts attached. Charged bolts. And we're going in. We can't hit them yet. That dude just jumped down, but those are the fruits we're looking for. These guys will appear as soon as I try and go down this ladder. Wait for the sound, climb back up, get out of harm's way, and I'm just going to sort this dude out from the top. Alright, well, wasn't so hard. Oh, another one. I think these dudes are bugged because normally they'd be attacking me like crazy. Alright, well, more will appear. Let me just get down here and go and grab the goodies from these guys. Chitin. Alright. Now, I need to get to the other side of that. I'm going to go this way around. I'm going to hit this alternator. Oh, that actually... Damn, that closed it. The wrong way. Alright, it's open again. You can see there's a hole in the ground there that opened up. Alright, knock that down so we can get the ladder. Put the charge bolts back in. Climb up. Okay, now there is a crystal battery here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So, I mean, if you don't want to waste your liquid oxygen, you can just use that. Nice. A little bit of stuff there. And this is what we're looking for. So we can scan these, and then we can take them. And we're getting seeds. Now, we don't get the flowers, we only get the seeds. And there are quite a few of them. Yes, we're going to create the cure. This voice in my head is freaky. Alright, now I can't pick these up because I didn't kill them, so I have to chop them. But it's a lot of free chitin. And I hear them. They have arrived. I just have to find where. Ah, there's one. And you're not going to shoot your acid at me. Strange. Okay. Other than these summer bombs, I have a full inventory. Alright, well, definitely don't need the first aid kits. I can drink some water. Let's see. 20. Yep, that's fine. Eat that. I'll grab some summer bomb. We're going to have a small fight on the way. I see a box over there that I can get. So just a quick recheck. I think I have everything up here. Yeah, I think so. So we're going to go down, and I think there's one more. Is it going to arrive? Okay, so we need to go down. There's a ladder over here, so I'll use that. Now, you don't want to jump down here, it'll hurt. More chitin. Dude who didn't make it. And there's an alternator here as well. I'm not going to do it, though. No way. Stuck again. That's crazy, man. Will it help if I shoot this thing? Oh wait, I do need to have oxygen though. There we go, I unstuck myself. Yeah, that's the third time I've been stuck in this area. Oh, this area does need a bit of help. No, it doesn't seem like there's another one in this area. So that's okay, good. Yeah, these are also not right. Maybe my game's glitched. Alright, well, we'll take this guy, and there's another box in here. Where do we get this from? The back. Oh, my word. Oh, there's these little tunnels under here. I've never really bothered with them. Just not sure how to get out of them, though. Oh, there we go. Found the way out. Let's try and do that again without falling in the hole. Excellent. Oxygen is running pretty low. Oh, blast, I fell in the hole again. Alright, I'm out. We're going to head up. There's another box floating over there, but there's no way I can see into it. But as far as I'm aware, other than maybe collecting a little bit more of the Mantis poop, which I will battle to do right now because my hypothermia booster has run out. I didn't really take advantage of it that much. Not much more that I need to do here. Huh, there's more. Honey, don't really need it. I suppose if I was playing co-op and there were many people dependent on extra honey, then it might be worth it, but no, not really. For me, I've already got so much honey in storage, it's crazy. Alright, looks like we are out of here. Excellent. Wait, what didn't I find? There's something that I missed. Sleeping lily fruit. Oh, okay. Now I'll get that when I grow it, because you don't pick up the fruit, you only pick up the seeds. And I've just got to come in here and clear out this area at the top. Good, I'm back. I have a full storage. I have sleeping lily seeds, and sleeping lily seeds need a big planting pot, so let me make one of those. Large garden pot. It also needs a new liquid, which I think I need to research. In here, dust fertilizer, because to grow the sleeping lily seeds, you can only use the dust fertilizer. Let's sort out the big pot. Now, I haven't laid this out. Most of these will land up on tables. This is just, I've just put things here, you know, just to have them here. I will pop in a sleeping lily seed, put the rest in over here. Petite bruise flower. That one I didn't have before. Glad I found it. That's going to need a small pot. Might as well. Alright, so that's on the boil. And now that that research is done, dust fertilizer. Perfect. And I'll just put 2 batches on. Because I can, and I think I have a spare bottle. I do. Alright, so I'm going to do some offloading. And as you can see, I have a nice collection of flowers that I've been gathering. I'm going to need a bit of dirty water, which I will use over here. I'm just waiting for the dust fertilizer. It's almost ready. Look at all that cotton we collected. I have 52. That's not bad. Dust fertilizer, done. Plant the seed with the dust fertilizer, and boom, 4 minutes we'll have that. And I'll grab the small pot, stick it over here, add water. I think I used fresh water. I need some other fertilizer for this one. I don't want to use up my dust fertilizer there. So we'll use normal organic fertilizer, petite bruise flower, because I'm pretty sure that's the one I didn't have. Yeah, we'll see, because this one is petite astri and the bruise flower is just bruise flower. Yeah, it's just bruise. So the petite bruise flower is a different one. Right, so I can put that back, and we'll wait for things to grow. Make sure that the water is okay. Yep, that's okay. Water's fine here. Yeah, different color flower I see here. It's a little sort of red flower. Let's go and have a look at the large oxygen tank, see what that needs. I need a battery, and I have some batteries in the electrical place. Alright, up. Oh gosh. That's not good. Oh, death is inevitable now. Cool. Alright, we'll do some research then, because that's what you do when death is inevitable. Alright, large oxygen tank. What are the requirements? We have everything we need. So, we'll do that. Don't worry about that warning. Okay, medical station, large water tank. Yeah, that's done. We'll do the large water tank. And now it's telling me surface lift 38 out of 41. Let's have a look at what that might be. No, it's not that. Lift variance, there. Oh, I might actually find some coffee nut over here. Ooh, that'll be cool. A large water tank researched. Then we have pipe, generator, and membrane. Absolutely essential. Just to check the water on this. Yeah, it's going down, but we've only got 18 seconds, so going to be close, but it should be fine. Here we go. Petite bruise flower. I might as well pick all of these, and I'm going to do a few batches of the petite bruise flower. I have a few more seeds. Oh no, I only have 1 more seed. That's fine. Hopefully it generates more seeds. What the heck did I just plant here? Doesn't matter. Alright, good. So we've got those now. And back downstairs to the research. We've got the large fuel tank. I do need to do the pipes, but, you know, we need the fuel tank for the pipes to be worth anything, so we'll do that first. Let's go and see if lilies are done. They are. There we go. Now we can get the sleeping lily fruit. So we have the ability now with those fruits to... Actually, let me just make sure that there's water in there so that they can carry on growing. Alright, that's done. So in our suit printer, we actually have the ability to make the cure. Before we do that though, oh, this is a goodie. The large bloom 2-deck cockpit. That is huge. Awesome. That one I've been waiting for a long time. We also got bloom railing, which I actually definitely want, because we're going to be doing a lot of bloom. And I'll move on from that just for now. You know what? This bulky balloon core is growing on me. I might actually switch, because there's a flat balloon core as well. Actually, that does look pretty cool too. Don't know. Anyway, I'll think about it. I want the pipes, so we can start piping water and fuel. And then I want the sprinkler. I'm missing polymer, because my plant oil ran out. So we should come in here, make some plant oil. And this requires a I put the batteries away, didn't I? So we'll do another plant oil. I'm going to stash things away. So the fruit, sleeping lily fruit can go... Oh, wait. I want to keep that on me. And sleeping lily seed can go in there. We have way too many of them, though. I might need to get a secondary box, a backup box. In the suit printer, under the medical stuff, we have a virus cure, and we have sleeping lily fruit, so hey, let's do this thing. Alright, this is going to take me a moment. Wait, I didn't use it. Oh, I didn't use it. I made it, but I didn't use it. There we go. Have a little cutscene. Check out my fancy shoes. And I've got to use the med station to check if the cure has stopped.
You are slowly assimilating into a new world. I am proud of you.
Okay, so the medical bed is an upgrade. Oh, we're going to take that large oxygen tank, and now we have that. Still got to get the large backpack, but I think that's only from the trading station. There's the medical station. I need to make a bed. So hop into a device fabricator, make a bed, grab that, head over to the upgrade station, can make a medical station now. And while that's happening, I should probably have a sleep because I'm pretty tired. But I'm going to make another virus cure because I think we need one for the end game. And I'll just put it into our medicine chest over here, and I'm going to grab these preternatural nuclei out of here. I am desperately needing sleep, although it's not that bad because I can pop in here. The cooked honey gives 30 energy. The lobster peppers only give 20, so let me eat a couple of those. Look at that. Huh, don't need energy anymore. Sleep is a thing of the past. Alright, we're going to take the medical bed. We'll head up to this medical area over here that I've sort of half set up. And we'll put it down. I think we don't need access from both sides. Then we are going to add I didn't want to add all of them. So the thing with the preternatural nuclei, I haven't figured out exactly how it works, but I do know that you need to make sure that you are healthy before you use them, and you should probably only have like 15 of them in the machine, otherwise it might just use all of them. So what I'll do is I'm going to split this twice. I'll put 20 in and test that theory. So we'll split, and then we'll split again. So there's 20 there, I've got 60 over here, and then I can go and add those. So there's 20 in there now. I'm going to head over here, and just to make absolutely sure, no, I can't use that. So I am fully done. At the moment, because I took the virus cure, I have an immunity booster. Now, if you're injured and you get in here, it's going to do a little mini game where you have to find where you are sick, and then it heals you. And then it uses up quite a lot of those preternatural nuclei. For this, we just want to check that the cure has actually stopped the disease. So I'm going to hold down E. And we get a cutscene. And it was a bit weird. But it has worked. We have...
Meet me. We will save humanity.
Yeah.
Still home for everything.
Still not sure if I trust you. Alright, how many seeds did I get back? Just the 2, huh? I'm gonna grow a few of these, because I know that once I've got the paint stuff, it will be important. Odd. I wonder why I did that. Maybe it was no. Yeah, I'm gonna need to replenish things. Anyway, that's not important. We've used the medical station. There's an achievement that you can repair yourself as well. But I haven't finished in this area yet. So I'm going to make sure that I'm healthy. I have water and drop off things that I don't need to be carrying with me. Make myself some more repair patches or repair foam. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then we're going to head in and clear this top area out, and maybe, if we're lucky, find some coffee. First things first, did I drop that ladder? I didn't. So, normal bolts. Sort that out. So there's a box up there. Maybe what I'll do is go through the lower section first and then work my way up. Get that sorted out. The door needs to be opened from the other side, and it looks like I have to get in through the roof. Alright, well, this will make Llewellyn happy. I did scan them. Oh, there it is. Alright, I need to get up there. Coffee nut. And I can do that, and now I've got copper. It's not a heck of a lot, but it's enough to make it worthwhile. I'll run around the back, take this one off, and then... still can't get inside. Does that mean we have to drop in from the top? No, we don't, because I can just shoot that. And that will open the door. And I need to recharge my hand extractor. So I'll do that while I'm collecting goodies over here. New study recipes unlocked. Interesting. Did it say take helium? Oh, helium fuel. Alright. Okay, so we got that. Ah, damn, I picked up an empty bottle. Alright, I'm not going to bother with the glass and the metal in here. It's nice that the sun's come out there. Alright, more machine parts. Good, good. And then we're kind of pinned. Can I get around here? Anything there? Yep, a few little bits. Including an energy drink and some lobster peppers. Need the knife. Oh, I didn't charge my knife. I need to charge my knife, otherwise I'm going nowhere. Right, I'm back in. Everything is charged. Let's head up this ladder, unless there are things down here that I didn't pick up. Yeah, now I can go up the ladder. Okay, and it's a good thing my torch is charged, because now I can see what I'm doing. And they've fixed this place up. It was a little bit difficult before. Okay, got those. There is, oh, lobster pepper. Where's that box? Okay, I'm going to need to climb up again. Maybe. Okay, more nice stuff. And then we're going to work our way around. There's a... Okay, I'm going to do this side first before I start fiddling. Oh, my inventory's full. Goodness. I missed a couple of those, but yeah, we emptied out. Where were we? Okay, I might need to do this a few times, but I think if we head up here, if I can get up here, there's a... No, not from there. I was going to try and get up to that box over there. There must be another way. Anyway, we'll collect some biomass while we're here. More goodies. And even more. Just firecracker seeds. Man, I really don't need those. And we're going to need to jump over here. Run through on the other side. Oh, another data card. Entwined wing. Never used that before. Fishbone wings. Oh, right, okay. More to collect over here. Lots more seeds. Petite bruise flowers. Good. And there's something that we can sort out. And we can duck in here and take that out. So we don't get taken out while we are in there. Now, what's in there we've already scanned. We cheesed it a bit. So let me finish chopping up this and see if there's anything over here. No, doesn't look like there is. So now we can just hop over here, and there is the fuel tank that we scanned from the bottom. Oh, nice. Getting lots of research parts. Hopefully means that we'll be able to research everything. There really is quite a lot of stuff here. Right, and it looks like I'm filling up quite nicely again. I wonder if there's a way from in here. No, there isn't. Maybe hop out here. Oh, there we go. That's if I don't get myself stuck. Okay, good. You can get up here pretty easily. And then duck in and grab all of this. I actually picked up repair patches. Cool. Now that will be good. And that box is done. Let's see, is there anything else? There's nothing else in this room, and there's nothing else on that side. But there is something down there. Oh, darn. Okay, that was uncalled for. There, I'm fixed again. Alright, so I'm going to head back over to the other side. A silly little fall. I do see something back there. Anyway, so we go over here, and then there is a staircase going down. Is this the correct route? I think it is. Grab that, jump across to here, and then we can grab everything that's in this little area. There's plant oil here. I'll have to come back for that. More goods over here. So you do get quite a lot here. There's something that I'm missing. There is something that I didn't get, which is like really, really important. Where's that coffee nut? I think it was up at the top, wasn't it? Well, there's a container over here that I can maybe get through. Pick up a few more little bits. Okay, that's done. Hop on this log. Duck. Can I squeeze through? Yep, I can. Jump from here to the stairs. Now, where was that coffee nut? I swear it was near the top somewhere. Alright, well, let's jump over. Head out onto the log. And then look very carefully. Maybe I'll see it through something. It's definitely here. Saw it from the bottom. It's scanned. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. How do I get there? I don't suppose there's any here, eh? It's like the one and only. Alright, that I'm going to need to head over this way. It's right there. Am I able to reach? Oh, I've got a coffee nut. And no seed.
Hydration level is...
Ah, no seed. Wait, there's another one. There's still hope. Right there. How the heck do I get there, though? Aha. Oh, I got the seed. I got the seed. We never have to sleep again. I believe that is everything. Probably missed a couple of bits, but I think that's everything out of here. So, first thing I'm going to do, make myself some coffee right there, and in fact, I'll make myself 2 cups. It's been a long time. And then I'm going to plant one. So I need a big pot, and put the big pot down. I don't know, I think probably over there. I'll give it a bit of space. There it is. Oh, I didn't boil that one, but I have coffee. There it is. And it does 25 energy. Boom. Lovely. Alright, I do need to head back in. There's some plant oil that I don't want to miss out on. Drop fertilizer in, drop the coffee nut seed in, and plant. And we will be great. And now all I really need to do is empty out my storage. And I just made another storage box for overflow seeds. I'll just, for now, it's just going to get whacked in the corner because I have too many seeds. So we will take out the ones that we don't really need that many of. And if I sort this, then I'll be able to see duplicates a little easier. So we'll chuck that in there. And wow, lots of glowweed. Dava pearl, we don't need that many. We'll get rid of those. A little biomass to drop off. Drop off the honey, drop off the lures. Wow, I've picked up quite a few. And I've already used plenty of them. And look at that. Throw that in there. We'll have a drink and go and check on my coffee plant, which is going to definitely need more water. But we have access to really nice water collection now, along with large tanks. Yep, the pipe water generator, awesome. We'll probably need a small tank because the large tank will probably need a small tank. It is an upgrade, so yep, there it is. I will obviously carry on collecting resources. Add water to my coffee tree. Oh, it's so nice. And then we have the fuel tank, which is also piped. So you'll be able to pipe it to your engines. And then I'm going to carry on doing all the upgrades. The polymer was a problem, but it's not a problem anymore. And there's some plant oil that I can go and collect in this building. I can research the chitin armor now because it costs 5. Reduces injury and the chances of contracting diseases. Wears off during use. Yeah, I don't know, hey? I wouldn't want to waste chitin on something that wears off. I might research it, but yeah, it's not a big issue. I think I'll definitely do the short railing. I've done the long railing already, haven't I? I think I have. And I need to replace the battery in the researcher. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Flat balloon or bulky balloon. I kind of feel like the bulky balloon will be better with the bloom stuff. But then I don't know, you know. I have never actually put one of these on, so I'm going to research it. Oh no, it just used up all my advanced research things. Oh well. Looks like I'll have to go shopping. So I don't think I could do the bulky one now anyway. Yeah, the unique research parts. Ah well. And I can't put the new cockpit on at this location because there's nowhere to land. I actually need to land to be able to do that. It will be very tricky without landing. But folks, I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And also, which balloons I should go for. I'm going to need to collect more helium because I think I've only got 8 and I'm not sure how much you get back if you take a balloon down. I don't want to do that now because it'll do my whole shipping. But before we go, we have coffee nut. And it gave us a seed. And another seed, so seeds are no problem. There we go. And we got 3 coffee nuts. Excellent. But thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers.